Hey YouTube, what's going on? Level 100 Agron here with episode 3 of my Dead or Alive Drunken Fist series, where I played ranked Dead or Alive with Brad Wong. That would be way cool and funny if I was intoxicated while doing it, but I feel like that probably wouldn't go well in terms of footage, and I can't purchase alcohol on my own because I am 19. So that is a negative, but you know, oh well. I'm sure Dead or Alive 7 will be out by the time that happens, so maybe then. But anyway, welcome to episode 3. This is being recorded immediately after episode 2 because, like I said, I've got plenty of gameplay recorded and prepared to be uploaded, and I definitely will be trying to upload at least a video a day this week. We may not hit that marker. I may fall short one video or two, but hopefully that'll be okay with you guys. I mean, I'm just trying to stay fairly consistent here. Thankfully I've got a couple subscribers already who are fairly loyal, and I thank you guys for that. That's really cool. I definitely appreciate it. It's definitely motivating, and I'm sure I've said that it's motivating before, but it really is. It definitely makes me want to keep making gameplay and content and keep doing what I'm doing, because it means you guys are enjoying the games just like I'm enjoying them, because I know that when I was a little younger, I was down in the dumpities, something like that. I would hop on the computer because I wasn't really in the mood to play a game myself. I would go to YouTube and watch some games. I mean, back in the day, I was a little bit of a faggot, and I'd play Call of Duty. So I would watch Call of Duty commentaries and stuff, and I just thought it was so cool because I mean, beforehand, I never even thought of commentaries as like something like that. I never thought of them as being a form of entertainment. I always thought of them as a form of like letting you know what's going on. Death throw. They always seem to fall for it. Same with that too. They always think that they can approach you while you're on the ground. If Brad Wong is in that stance, go for a low, for God's sakes, or throw, because you can for some fucking reason throw him while he's laying down. I don't think it's even a crouch throw. You don't have a crouch throw, it's down throw. So, yeah. Anyway, I always thought of them as things for, like, sports events and whatnot, and I thought it was totally cool that gamers would just, you know, do what they're doing, talk about stuff going on in their lives to give people to relate to while playing some fucking games, because that is something that makes sense. I mean, when you think about it, playing games, that's something that almost everybody in the world does because it's fun, it passes time, it's got competition to it. You know, I mean, I sarcastically joke about being MLG, son, but, you know, I mean, nonetheless, I mean, being realistic, competing in MLG would be cool. I mean, I'd love to compete in MLG for fighting games or something. I mean, probably not any of the games that I've been playing lately, like DOA or Tekken, because I fucking suck at them and I'd get a train ran on me, but, you know, like Soul Calibur or something, I'd hold my own just fine. Plus, I don't think that Yoshimitsu is a very common Soul Calibur tournament level character that I see many people playing. I think when I looked at the 8-way run top 5 players, it was like Tira, Nightmare / Maxi, Mitsurugi, and like Pyrrha or Patroclus. I don't know. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, I just I thought it was cool, and this was the guy that I was talking about. See, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm new to the game. I wouldn't have countered him because, well, I haven't been playing long enough to know how. Plus, when you get caught in Lisa's low kick spinny shit, and he lied there. It was actually 3-3. He wasn't including 2 other matches where he played as Mila, so there's that. But yeah, he would just spam the low kick, and I mean, before like we were even shit talking each other, he was playing like a complete balls brain, I guess I'll say. And I mean, it was just like he didn't know how to play, and you could tell he didn't, and he was obviously just trying to make his lame play style. I'm not going to be rude and say retarded, because I feel like retarded is a little offensive. Granted, it was retarded, but you could just tell that he was saying things like that to sugarcoat the fact that he wasn't very good. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, I had like, let's see here, how many wins is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 wins from the 2 gameplays, and about 5 losses. So, I mean, I didn't lose too bad in the end, my friend. So, whatever mispleasure you caused me for, 3 matches, oh well. They were pretty insignificant compared to the amount of wins that I got in the end anyway. So yeah, this wasn't the Christie that I was thinking. There was a Christie that I played that was really good. Not to say that this guy's a bad player, because I don't like putting down players that, have done me no wrong. Like, he was trying, he would get some KOs, he'd get some rounds, but there's a Christie, I think it's towards the very end of the video, that was just phenomenal, and we had a fucking sick match. It came down to the wire. So, that was great. I got some pretty good matches, I think, at least. And hopefully you guys think these are pretty good, too. And hopefully you guys are liking this stuff. But, anyway, back to what I was saying before I get off track so much. It's not even funny. Well, I guess it might be funny. I mean, it's a little funny to me. It's like I got ADD or whatever. I can't even think of which disease it is. Attention deficit disorder. That's what it is. ADD. Yes. Attention span worse than a squirrel. All those kind of cliche jokes. Right there when I got that critical stun off that kick, I should have gone with the back punch, and then gone forward punch, because it would have done about 40-30% life off of there. I need to learn some longer Brad combo Wongs. What? I need to learn some better Brad Wong combos, because I just feel like the ones that I have, well, they're good. I mean, like this, that's great. That's a lot of damage. But I feel like Brad Wong's got some faster combos. Not faster, stronger combos. I feel like he's got some combos that deal far more damage. And while I get he's a mix-up oriented character with stances and whatnot, I mean, it'd be silly for him to not have like more than a 10-hit combo. I'm sure that he does. So I'll eventually figure them out. But I mean, I'm only in like day 3 of DOA 5, so I'm pretty impressed with my Brad Wong so far. I'd say I've got like an 80% win-loss on ranked right now. Which, speaking of which, I like how DOA does their ranked. I like that they don't showcase your win-loss. They tell you your wins and that's it. You don't know how many losses you've had or anything like that, because then people don't give a shit about, their win-loss and disconnecting so they don't get a loss or anything like that, and people with 100% win-loss and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's a pretty punch in my microphone there. I think it's a pretty rare take on fighting game online. I think it's really cool. I think that more fighting games should do it. I mean, granted, I like to be able to look at my win-loss and whatnot, but I think that it's the game as a whole is better off without having them displayed, and I feel like that was a really good call on their part. Also, something that I noticed today while playing is if you get caught in a combo from a critical stun, and you're not sure where to parry, you can parry low and then you'll duck out of any highs that they throw out. Or regular ranged attacks. I can't think of what range it is. I know that there's low, mid, and high. I think most basic attacks are considered high. Also, I'm high. Just kidding. Drugs are bad. I'm 19 and never done a drug in my life. So, take my advice, kids. Be cool. Get out of school and play lots of games and fuck the haters. I'm really awesome. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That was really stupid. If you call anybody that doesn't like you a hater, you're a moron and I don't like you anymore. And you should probably leave town because I'm coming for you. So yeah, this wasn't the Krisky either. I think this was the same guy. I can't read the name on the Vegas full screen off to my left because the quality is kind of shit. Anyways, I've been thinking about doing some PC stuff. Maybe some Skyrim shenanigans where I'm playing and just recording and whatever crazy shit happens, happens. And you know, I do a compilation of it all together. Did that a long time ago before I had an HD PVR or any concept of how to render or anything like that. And it was shitty. I've gotta say, it was shitty. But, now I'm a little more confident in my ability to edit and whatnot, and I think it'd be a little cooler to do it now. I don't know, let me know what you think. Granted, people probably won't let me know because, well, 27 subscribers, that's not very many. By the way, I gained one more. So, and nonetheless, it's a great Soul Calibur 5 player, Lone Wolf. So thank you, my friend. Glad to have you on my channel, and I hope that you also are enjoying what I'm putting up, because I'm definitely enjoying your shit, my friend. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't even fucking know what I was saying, because when I'm doing these, like I've said before, one take, unless shit crashes, that's fucking it. I lose my train of thought. There's no editing and going back and fixing it. You just keep on trucking, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on trucking, and I'll change fucking subjects, and maybe if it comes back to me, I'll go back to it. So a fun fact that I learned the other day, one of my really good friends is super into the Hulk, and we were playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate. I mean, I have Marvel 3, but Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and he told me that the Hulk was originally gray, and they eventually turned him green because they didn't want to deal with, you know, like the whole race game or whatnot. I mean, I don't know what the race game would be for that. I mean, I don't know why they'd, oh dude, Hulk's the coolest superhero. He turns from a white guy into a black guy. That's so awesome for us black people. I don't know what that is, but I mean, my friend is fairly fond of Hulk, so I trust that he is very accurate with what he's saying. And see, here it is again, just the low sweeps. I mean, I do them, but at least I'm mixing it up and it's comboing and whatnot, and she's just throwing them out. Occasional throws here or there. And like, this is what I'm talking about. He goes full screen and then just tries to play a spacing game for no reason when he needs to, when he doesn't need to for any reason, and then I get punished for it. Because I'm the kind of player that I'm too aggressive. I don't like sitting across the screen and, you know, like, God, come over here, come over here, oh, I'm gonna get you. No, I don't like that. I think that's stupid. I think that's not fun to play against. I don't think it's fun to watch. So I'm the kind of guy that gets ballsy and I'll get up in their face. I mean, like, Brad Wong is a mix-up character, and I like to get super aggressive with him. You know, getting in there, rushing down, up, just, you know, not giving him a second to think about what's happening from me. I mean, that's how I play all my fighting games, is I like to be just super aggressive because I don't think that it's fun to, you know, spam the same two fucking combos that do a lot of damage, or spam cheesy, shitty moves that deal a lot of damage for one hit. You know, just stuff like that. But, you know, this guy, what, like I said, this is the same guy. He likes to pretend that he's a good player, and like I've said, he was playing like this before he even ran into me, and we were shit talking each other. So it's definitely not that I am bad in any way, shape, or form. He's not good, and he's trying to make an excuse for being bad. And I'm not normally the kind of player that's just like, oh, dude, this guy's a hella scrub. He's hella bad. But I mean, like, when you're like, look at this shit. Like, this is appalling. I don't even like using that word because that's stupid, but it is. So, and I mean, it's shitty. Like, nobody wants to fucking play against this shit. Like, imagine how many wins he probably got from just playing like this seedy little cunt. And that's a word I use very loosely. But yeah, I mean, we beat the shit out of him, so that's cool. I'm okay with that. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it ended up being like 3-3, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't want to run into this guy anymore. I think I hit a D rank, and then I just turned my search criteria 1 above for minimum ranks, whatever he was, and I was just like, alright, that looks good. So, because I was just like, you know, I'm having a great fucking day with all these games. I'm just on the ball. This one guy is just fucking with me and messing up all my game, all kinds of ways. So, yeah, I turned it off, switched it away. I don't know. I don't like the whole DOA first to 2 by default. I think that's really dumb. I don't like first to 2s for anything. It works for Marvel, but, you know, their games are relatively fast. I'd rather it be first to 3 for Marvel. Speaking of Marvel, let me know if you guys would like to see some Ultimate Marvel 3. I fucking suck the worst of grotesque monster penis at it, but I am willing to play it and try my best to win if that is what pleases my YouTube subscribers, you gentlemen and scholars. I will definitely do that if that's what you guys would be into. Because I like Marvel, I just fucking suck at it, and I think I've said before, I don't want to invest the time to invent muscle memory for death touch combos and stuff, because that was the whole reason that I didn't really play Marvel to begin with. But, you know, I love comics and stuff. I'm a fucking nerd at heart, and on the surface I'm very obvious. I mean, I don't give a shit. I make it very apparent to people that I am a nerd and I don't care. I feel like nerd is making a comeback. Women are more attracted to nerds. So, pro tip for all you guys. You're a nerd, you're not a nerd, or you're a closet nerd. Let that shit hang out, my friend. I just feel like the ladies are digging the nerd appeal lately. I don't know what it is. You know? Just Kyle's pro tips, Agron's pro tips, whatever you want to call me. Yeah. Anyway, Ayane is also another character that I'm not fond of. Although I will say that I'm digging that hat. I don't understand in the story why she it was in the helicopter and acted so like cutesy innocent with Zach when she was in the helicopter. Like, I don't remember what she was doing, and just sat there, and then like I remember like a scene later she was like very aggressively shit talking Zach to like not tell her what to do, but I don't know. It confused me, and I thought it was kind of funny, so I thought I'd point it out. Yeah, it was definitely odd. Another thing I'd like to do is hopefully all of you had childhoods and are not faggots. This shit pissed me off. This fucking reminded me of Kazuya on Tekken, and I was just like, fuck no, I'm not having this. So I just did that every single time he got distance, because he tried to cause distance between us and go for that a lot, and I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with this. as I was trying to say, I want to try and get the device to hook up to my DS. I mean, I don't know what it is. I know you need something that you put into a camera, and then you plug it in, you put it in your DS, and there's a cord that you plug into your computer, and you can play Pokemon on your DS off of an emulator. I'd love to do that because I was super fucking into competitive Pokemon, and I had like 500 something Pokemon, 300 of which were, you know, competitive Pokemon that I breeded or traded for in legitimate ways, looking for perfect stats, IVs, and whatnot. Eventually I got to the point where I just requested perfect hacks, and basically what I mean by that is a hacked variation of it that is completely legal for any form of play and online and whatnot. You know, no Dream World abilities that aren't released, no moves that aren't actually on it, no Wonder Guard bullshit, nothing like that. Just, you know, basic stuff that you can play with in the online matchmaking system they have. So, and I mean, like that. People don't like that. I normally don't like that, but you know, EV, IV training, breeding, and leveling legally is completely time-consuming, and while you feel better about it at the end of the day, when all you want to do is battle, it's not worth it. You're better off just getting a completely legal, hacked version of a Pokemon that you want, that you know, has nothing wrong with it, no Wonder Guard or any of that gay shit, and just use those. I mean, like, I was using a Jolly Electivire with Thunder Punch, Cross Chops, something else. I don't know. I mean, it was. I'm just using it as an example. I mean, it was hacked, and it was completely legal for online play. And if you don't know, if you have a hacked Pokemon in your party and you try to use the online system in the Pokemon Center, it won't work. It'll say there's a problem with your team or something, and then you don't connect. So that's how I know that the hacked Electivire was completely legal, because it was hatched at a legal zone. It was all the Pokemon that I had were egg hatched on Route 3. So it all, and Route 3 is where the daycare is, by the way. I need to really change topics soon, because I mean, I can go on about Pokemon like this for fucking hours. Which, not a bad thing. If you like Pokemon and you're ashamed, fuck you. If you like Pokemon and you're not, you are a rad dude that likes awesome babes. I believe that's an Adventure Time quote. Maybe. Who knows? So, yeah. I'm gonna possibly do one more commentary after this one. I mean, this one's getting close to the end. I'm not gonna sign off here or anything like that, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do one or two more commentaries after this. You know, I would like to do some PC gaming, like I said last commentary. I mean, I said it like fucking 15 minutes ago. So if you'd like to see some PC gaming, let me know, because I've got a like $1,000 to $2,000 Steam account with plenty of games on it. So that is definitely bueno. Bueno. Burritos and shit. And see, this motherfucker, I think this is the match. He sat there and just tried to get cocky and just parry everything. Like he just sat there and would try to parry, just to parry, no combos or anything. And I was just like, come on, man. It's clear that you don't know what you're doing with them. You're just throwing them out and getting lucky with them. So that was definitely obnoxious. And I was just like, okay, well, super mix-up go. And then it happened, and I took off like half his life. And he was like, oh fuck, I wish this guy wouldn't be so much cooler than me and have such a huge dick. But then he knocks me out. And then my dick shrunk 2 sizes that day. Yeah. So he's a big bitch. I keep saying, but yeah, and so I need to definitely work on that. That is definitely a problem when I'm doing these. With time, it will be corrected on its own. Getting a little parched here. Taking a sip of that citrus lemon tea, my friends. Tea is the drink of all champions. And let me tell you, it's generally good for you. There's not a lot of stuff in it. I feel like there could be less sugars in this. I'm becoming a food critic right now. There's going to be a food critiquing channel where I play games and critique foods that I've eaten or am eating or drinking. So stay tuned for more. That was really stupid and I don't like myself for doing that. But oh well. Like I said, I just am you know, trying to keep the commentary going, trying to keep the pace going, because I'm just, you know, you do an hour, yeah, about an hour worth of talking with no real break in between, no delays in what you're saying, no pause. You get a little, you lose, you know, some, you lose your pace, you lose topics. I mean, I don't choose any topics, I don't pick anything. I mean, I'm sure I will in the future, but I don't have any theme to these. I just kind of click record and press play, and then whatever happens, happens. And what you just got was me giving you some interesting facts about this lemon tea. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, it's got 13 grams of sugar. I fucking... oh... 100 calories a bottle, too. That shit is not bad for you. I mean, like, a soda is a lot. Fuck soda. I quit drinking soda. This was the Christie I was talking about. He was really good. He knew his shit. He was sidestepping me and whatnot. I gotta say, I wish I could get some, I need to maybe get some fans for my, like, better fans for my PC. It's been blue screening lately, and I think that's just because it's been overheating. I'm not sure what the case is. Like, that was a fucking great sidestep right there on his end. So you could tell he definitely knew what he was doing. He was not on some fool's errand. Ugh, excuse me. Another fun fact I didn't know, because I'm just dropping fun facts like there's no tomorrow, was, I don't know why it all pertains to Hulk. I mean, I'm reading this Venom comic right now, and it's called Venom Circles, I think the 4 Circles of Hell or something like that. It's got, like, Blackheart, and who are Blackheart's main squeeze bitches. It's got X-23, the Sergeant from Hulk, Flash Thompson as Venom, and, fuck, I'm trying to think of his name right now. Oh, Sinner, the female Ghost Rider. I don't know what the deal with her is, because I'm not that into Ghost Rider, but yeah, she's in it. So, it's really fucking awesome, though. I would give it a read if I were any of you, just because I like Spider-Man. I like Venom and all of them. I grew up on Spider-Man and whatnot, so they are super interesting and cool to me. And like a lot of Spider-Man's villains are pretty violent and homicidal. Like Carnage, he just kills like a lot of New York City, I think, in a comic, and like he used to kill puppies when he was a little kid and stuff. Like, I mean, that's not cool. I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool. But yeah, Carnage USA, I recommend that full-heartedly if you are into comics, because it's fucking sick. But yeah, it's I didn't, back to the fun fact, it was I didn't know that the Red Hulk, which was the girl that Bruce Banner was seeing's father, the Sergeant, I didn't know that when he got mad he would get hot, like super hot, and I thought that was sweet. But anyways, this is coming to an end. I'm gonna get on out of here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you really enjoyed it and want more fighting game or any game content, consider subscribing for more. I am level 100 Agron, and peace out, Girl Scout.